These days looking for the right guy is like a needle in a haystack. Especially when you're looking for your soulmate as a middle-aged woman. Eve moved into a nice building with lots of older women living in her community. Eve worked out, then would walk 2 blocks every other day to stay in shape. She also had a few illnesses that needed attending to every day and night. One day Eve walked up on a neighbor while she was at the mailbox. They said hello, and that is where it ended. The man said in a very sweet voice, "When I see you again, I would like to get your phone number." Eve just kept on walking till she got to her door. Each and every day Eve would go out to get her mail or shopping. Then one day Eve ran into her neighbor guy friend. He wasn't going to pass up this opportunity again to not get Eve's phone number. Eve gave it to him, then his ride came, and Eve waited for hers to come pick her up. That night Eve was doing what she likes doing, and that is writing stories. A call was coming through while she was writing, so she answered the call, and forgot to save her story. It was her neighbor. The guy she met. They talked for a while till Eve let him know he called at the wrong time. Eve let Anton know she was in the middle of writing a story. They said goodbye, then Eve went to look for her story she was writing and found out it was not saved. Eve had to start all over. Eve did not mind. 2 days later her and her guy friend became friends. Eve really did not want a relationship because of her career. As the months went by, her friend declared Eve as his woman. All he had to do was take one look at Eve, and he knew he had to have her. Eve mind went with whatever he wanted to get started. Eve made a deal with herself she wouldn't make love to this man. Within the 2 months he did get fussed at by Eve about lying that he claims he didn't say. Eve always listened to people to know where their minds are at that moment. Well, Eve threw it back in his face, and he turned it around like sweet cakes. They were a couple, so if he was to make a mistake to any of his friends and introduce Eve as Eve, she knew something was up. Eve told him about himself. She said to Anton, "Oh really? My name is Eve to your friends." Eve's mouth flew open and told Anton if he represent her like that she would kill him. She got her point across. Eve still feel left out his life, because she is trying to be Anton's best friend and he will not let her. Eve told him her life story, but Anton did not. There is more than meets the eye with Anton. Eve has this feeling which is strong. Eve spent time with Anton, and spent half her time writing for a living. Not one time did Anton show any interest in Eve's writing. Eve would always ask him do he wants to read her stories when she felt that he knows when she writes stories, but never asked could he read them. Eve felt like he did not care about what makes Eve happy. Eve did notice Anton likes to drink. Eve is not what you would call a drinker. Anton made Eve feel unwanted on a holiday, but Eve has been by herself for over 10 years or more, living her life alone, and enjoys it. She just wished she belonged to a family that cares more they hate. Eve's mind is made up that one day she will leave and go to live in another state. She would like to keep her apartment where she is and have another place near her editors when her books get published. Eve plans on making her dream come true. Now she wonders if their love for each other will continue on the path Eve is on. Eve told Anton she do not live in the same state forever. Eve told him if he give her a reason to stay that she would. Eve lied to Anton. Eve cannot sit still. Eve likes to search for something better all the time when she moves from state to state. This helps Eve to move forward in life with her writing no matter where it takes her. When Anton did find out, he knew he was lied to. Eve did not want to lie to Anton because she knew he had family living around him. Eve has no one but herself to take care of, and she plans on continuing her writing career till she become famous. Eve wanted to keep their relationship safe, but she knew it would be all over if she move away. Eve thought about staying and keeping the relationship, but she would never have a writing career again. Eve is at a point where she do not want to make the wrong choice when it comes to her life. But, at this time things are getting to the point where Eve will choose the wrong move, and lose everything she ever wanted in life. 4 years went by and Eve made the biggest mistake of her life. She stopped following her dream and settled down with Anton, and found out later she made the wrong choice in her life that made her happy, sad, content, inspired, all at the same time. She became miserable and regretted the decision she had made to be with Anton. Eve just wished she knew then what she know now. The choices you make in life becomes like a battlefield. You must be able to trust yourself to do what is best for yourself so life will be peaceful and full of joy and cherished memories in your life.